of NBA fans are complaining that we're getting Warriors-Cavs for the fourth straight time. It's never happened in any sport or teams meeting 4 years in a row for a title. Two people that don't seem to mind, though, are Kevin Durant and LeBron James. Here's what they had to say about playing each other again.
All right.
Is it good for the NBA to have the same two teams in the finals every year?
Yeah, I think it's great. Well, you just get a great set of players on the court. I mean, it may not be as suspenseful as a lot of people may want it to be or as drama-filled, but that's what you got movies and music for.
Teams that had their opportunities to beat the Cavs over the last 4 years, and teams that had opportunities to beat the Warriors over the last 4 years. And if you want to see somebody else in the postseason, then you got to beat them.
I agree with LeBron. It's not the Cavs or the Warriors' fault that they're the best teams in the conferences. They've earned the ability to get here.
By the way, this is the last 1% of the season. I don't like the NBA because I get the same two teams in the last 1% of games. Are you not going to watch college football? You do know Alabama's going to be in the national championship again. It's the best team they've ever had this year. You're not going to watch college football? I mean, why would you? If you only watch sports because you want a different champion every year, well, good luck. Because Magic and Bird dominated the league for 12 years, and Jordan dominated it for 7. So, listen, I would have rather seen LeBron against Houston because I think he had a chance to be more competitive. Sure. I don't think this will be highly competitive. It's now a 13-point spread favoring Golden State Game 1.
Plus, we like in the past when like the Celtics and Lakers always played each other. We liked that. I don't know why people don't like this. Some NFL news. The Houston Texans seemed to be a team on the cusp last season before Deshaun Watson got hurt again and had a bad knee injury in practice. Well, their Texan star receiver DeAndre Hopkins believes that not only can he be the best wide receiver in the NFL, but Watson could be the best quarterback. Here's what he said.
Honestly, I feel like I set the standard high for myself and him. I think we can be the best in this league. I think he can be the best quarterback. I know I can be the best wide receiver, and that's our mindset coming into the season.
It's a good mindset to have, I guess. The problem is Watson just really doesn't stay healthy even in college.
Well, I mean, he's healthy more than he's hurt, and I think if he is healthy, he's going to be great. Remember, he could have gone number 1 of the Bears, and they went Mitch Trubisky. So my takeaway on Deshaun is I need about 5-6 more games of him. I mean, I've gone a little early on Garoppolo because I've seen more of him. I just need to see about 5 to 6 more games of Deshaun doing his thing, and I'm all in for him being a top 5-10 quarterback in the league. I think he's that special, potentially.
Are they your favorite in that weak division?
No, they're not.
He's healthy?
Well, no. Houston and Indianapolis are. Jacksonville steps back, and Tennessee I never trust.
And finally, former Rams head coach Jeff Fisher, he kind of got some struggles this time with the Rams and doesn't look so great anymore. Reports come out a few months ago that Fisher was holding out for another NFL head coaching job and was trying to put together his staff before he even had a job offer. Yesterday, Fisher confirmed the story and said he will not accept a coordinating position because he wants to be a head coach again. Here's what he said.
I've had opportunities to stay in it, but I don't see myself coming back and coordinating. As we all know, I mean, success in the National Football League is built on a number of different things. And, it starts with the quarterback, and you got to stay healthy, and, you got to hit things running, and you got to have a good staff, all those things. And so, getting out for a year or two, I don't think that should by any means eliminate somebody.
Well, it does when your last 4 years in the league offensively seemed to pass you by. His last 10 years in the league, his offenses were, and at some point, you can't just blame quarterback play. In the last decade, the game appeared to pass Jeff by on the offensive side of the ball.
But, Colin, look at the quarterbacks he had and how well they have done since he left.
Yes.
And if you look just last year, Case Keenum, NFC Championship game, he played under Fisher and wasn't good. Foles wasn't good under Fisher. Goff wasn't good under Fisher.
Yeah.
All of them made the playoffs in the NFC, and he couldn't get anything out of it.
I think he's a good organizer. He hires a lot of good defensive coaches. He knows defensive football. But offensively, it feels like the McVays and the Kyle Shanahans and the Bill O'Briens have passed him by. And so I wouldn't hire him as a head coach. I think, I'd put him on TV. I think I could put him in the front office. But, come on now. You look at the NFL now. Quarterbacks that looked awful with him won 10, 11, 12, 13 games last year.
It's funny how 3 years ago he was regarded as one of the better NFL coaches, and now he can't even.
I think he's a really good football guy and a good coach, but a head coach, I couldn't make that move anymore with him. I just couldn't. Veteran newsman John Goulet.
Well, that's the news.
And thanks for stopping by.
The Herd Lie News.
Shop at Lowe's.